S00226ST, Shadowishka versus David Martin Jr.
Private track on behalf of the people.
Good morning, please report in English 43876 on the evidence in the name of Daniel Parker. On the help of Mr. Lawyer of the owner, sir, state your name for the record.
Okay. And you're here for a, looks like this is a trial on producing false evidence of insurance. 1 year misdemeanor, $1,000 fine. All right. And so clearly we have a right to trial in this manner by judge or by jury with counsel. We've adjourned it a couple of times, once for review of the story and possibly to get an investigator. So where are you with that?
Judge, we have resolved that issue. I've been in contact with the prosecutor. We have executed the advice and rights form, and we're going to plead as charged.
Okay.
The overall agreement is negative some fines and costs.
That's what you tell me.
If you're amenable to that, yes.
Terrible. I know. All right. So, Mr. Martin, you wish to waive your right to have a trial in the manner of plead guilty as charged. Is that correct? All right. Let's go over the constitutional rights that you do have at trial that you're going to waive it. And if you understand these rights, as I go over them, all you need to do is say yes. Okay. So let's start with the fact that you have, again, a right to trial by judge, by jury with a lawyer, and you're going to be waived. You understand? Yes. And at that trial, you have the right to subpoena witnesses. That means you have the right to ask for the order witnesses to come forth to testify on your behalf. Understand your waiving? You have a right to question any of the witnesses brought against you by the prosecutor through your lawyer. Waiving that. You also have the right to testify on your own behalf trial, but if you choose not to, no one can hold it against you. You understand your waiver? Also, you have the right to be presumed innocent. Less proven guilty, the unreasonable doubt of the prosecution. You understand your waiver? You don't probation of parole. You pleaded that. The plea could be considered a probation or parole violation. You understand that? Yes. So you read and signed the advice of rights form. Substance abuse assessment.
Yes.
You read and signed the advice. Heard any questions on the rights? Questions about any of the rights? Understand, if I accept the plea, you will not have a trial, and you'll be giving up the rights that are listed there. You also understand possible penalties involved with the charge you're pleading to, and you still wish to plead to the cost evidence. You do understand number 11 on the form that says you might have a right to appeal, and if you do, you have to do so within 21 days of sentencing and request a lawyer for it. With that, now 14 days. You understand that? Okay. So, anybody force you or threaten to make you give up your rights to have a trial? You've been promised anything at all? Are you pleading freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it true, March 2nd, 2020, quarter of the city of Southfield? Were you in your motor vehicle at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
I know when you stopped by the Southfield police. And did they ask you for some proof of insurance that came? Was you smart? And did you give me some false proof of insurance at that time?
Well, Your Honor, I didn't know that it was low, but it was low. It was low.
Well, now let's see. Let's start with this.
Well,
So, what's that? What the charge?
there was so I didn't go to a insurance agency.
Or did you get the insurance? And so you bought it offline, told them what kind of car you had, all of that, and you sent them some money, and they sent you a certificate
Insurance.
Okay.
I took the insurance. once he said things thing, and the processing.
Okay. So when you did this, you had no idea that this was not a reputable insurance company.
But I didn't go to like LA insurance, nothing like that. So I bought it on the street. So
You said off the street, off the end.
I'm just in that.
Did you have any basis to believe at the time that you bought it and it was not a legitimate company?
I didn't. But I didn't get a proper thing.
Yeah. Well, we know that you probably should have checked into this a little more. But if you didn't know, you didn't know. Okay. He didn't.
Judge, I had that discussion with him, and that's how come I can ask for time to get a private investigator to investigate the online service and all that. But my client then contacted me and said he wanted to change his mind because I was going forward with what he told me. And since there's online scams all over the place, I didn't know that's a possibility. So that's how come I asked for the adjournment to do that. But then my client contacted me and said he wants to do this. And I asked him, are you sure? And he said, yes, I'm sure. Now, the fact that he's telling you exactly what he's sure he wants to do that, he's still just avoid to it, because he just can't do it. And I told him back then, because you cannot say that, you can't tell the truth and plead to this charge. So, right. If the truth is that you really did not know, you thought you were buying real insurance that way. I'm sure some companies, matter of fact, I know some companies sell insurance online. You don't have to go into an agent, just put all the things in there. I did it myself, so that's why I know. But I also know the company too. So, in your case, you saw a company, don't know where you got it from. Did somebody tell you, hey, this company gives out cheap insurance?
No, I'm just, they sent me one time.
So they sent you an interest, like some type of email showing interest. Do you want to get into your insurance? You said, oh, shoot, I sure do. Let me check this out. And then you send in money, or you charged it to some kind of credit card or something?
I just did on.
Okay.
So I'm sending them. I thought it was legit because I've been driving everywhere with it. Because I know I have license. So I've been driving everywhere with it. At least I keep the plates right. But I've been driving everywhere. But when they covered this thing, it was falsified. But actually, I did them to Bodine, and they said, she called down there. And then they told all of us it was going to jail. And
well, here's good, those and bad. Man, we cannot accept your plea because there's certain elements of crime. And what you've told me is a defense. So I can't.
But I did.
But you live in with all of the provided that service. Mine thing should itself doesn't matter. Or you have to know when to buy insurance. You bought it, but just buying it in and of itself is not enough. So at trial, it has to be proven that you knew it was false when you bought it. You're telling us you didn't know. And you thought it was good until they just told you that it wasn't. So I cannot take a plea based upon that. Let your attorney do his work.
And that's the one I don't want to go all the way. I'm just
saying, well, let me tell you something. You ain't have the choice.
I can't get down here. It's hard for me to get here.
You don't have, sorry. You want me to keep you here? So you don't have that problem? Okay, well, that's the choice. Because I'm telling you, I never see somebody want to be guilty of something when I'm telling you you're not guilty. Why do you want to be guilty of something just for convenience sake? Have you really thought it through what a criminal charge really means, no matter how little it is? Have you thought this through? Years people have been going to court and accused of things they didn't do, and they spend years trying to clear themselves. You walking in here today like, hey, no problem. Let me just say I did this because it's inconvenient. It's crazy. Intercessors who fought for the right to go to court and be treated respectfully, just like everybody else, have constitutional rights to go to trial, just like everybody else. They're rolling in the graves right now because you stand up here talking this craziness. It's that you want to plead guilty to something that you know you didn't do. I can't take a plea like that. By law, I can't do it. So what you want to do is wrong, and I can't be a party to that. So you're going to have to get down here for trial. And you need to go home and start thinking about what you're trying to do. Because this whole thing is just wrong. Nobody ever should be pleading guilty to a crime they didn't do. People upset all the time because the police are arresting them for crime they say they didn't do. They all upset. And you sat in there so willingly turning yourself in to go to jail possibly. Because I didn't say I wouldn't put you in jail. They agreed to a fine. I didn't read it not. So think about what constitutional rights to people mean. And I just stand up here cavalierly saying, I can't get down here. So your freedom, your rights, and everybody else's rights that we fought so hard to as African Americans, we fought hard to be treated fairly under the Constitution. None of that means nothing to you because you can't get down here. So you just throw it out the window. All right then, straighten up and fly right. How much time do you need to investigate whatever you're going to investigate for him? Because we can set our final pretrial.
Judge, I'm not just because of the fact that when I was going to petition for the investigator, I needed to get information from him about where he went online at, who it was.
And he couldn't know that.
And all of that.
He had the certificate.
And, right. And now the police department has the certificate now. Okay, so this outing, but I can't say how long it will take. We can't give you till the end of time. But I know that you're not kind, but you're not saying that. Let's say we're going to be asking for a 90-day adjournment on my guy that's in lockup. I'll ask for 90 days. If we find out before that time, I will contact the prosecutor. We'll come back before that 90-day period.
How about no? How about come back in 60 days?
Well, Judge, you're the judge. So,
yes, that's true. Whatever. 60 days, Mr. Lewis. Let's get it going. See what you need to do.
right.
Okay, let's give him a July date.
What's available July 15th and 30th?
We're 17.
How about that's good for you?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so let's see how you are, how you going.
Okay.
And get on that with the MIZC right away, see what you need to do. And sir, you need to go home and dig up anything you can, emails from this place, transactions from your Cash App card, anything that's going to help hunt these people down.
And Judge, my client appear by Zoom because he does not have a right either.
We'll let him appear by Zoom when it's at
The court wants me here. I can be here. That's no problem for me.
It's bad as contingent.